and finish this up. All right, social media land. So we were temporarily cut off because my wife is doing some cleaning and she cut off the internet. And let's see if we can make sure that we are where we're supposed to be. Okay, so Linda, unfortunately,
Yes.
we were cut off. And let's just talk very quickly in closing as to how can the community reach you if in fact they wanted to have some additional questions, and what kind of movements can they get involved with and so forth. So go ahead. How can the
Well, you
community
can
reach
always
you?
reach me. My name is Linda Joseph. You can my email address is Linda Joseph at the Fight for 15. So that's my other hat that I wear for a living wage, right? So this country could finally live up to all the promises. Just pay people what they're worth, so people could just live. Not asking people to be rich. We just want people to live. So that's another work I do. I'm very proud of that. My email address, like I said, it's linda.joseph, linda.joseph at the fight, FIGHT 15, the number 1, the number 5, .com. The number you can always reach me at is 305-632-9442. 305-632-9442. This is our year. If we claim it, we can get it. This is our year.
Repeat the email address and then tell us again what you do professionally, because again, other than the political outreach, I'm a strong believer in professional networking as well. So therefore, somebody will see this and will want to reach out to you. Go ahead.
Absolutely.
Repeat the email address, please, again.
It's Linda, LINDA.Joseph, JOSEPH, at the fight, THEFIGHT 4 FOR 1515.org. What I do politically, I have the great honor. I don't even think it's a job anymore. It's my passion. It's what I love to do. I have the great honor to working with SEIU, that we work in a campaign to fight for 15. The Fight for 15 6 years ago was a big joke. People thought, no one will pay minimum wage workers $15 an hour. Our Burger King, our Taco Bell, our McDonald's workers, our movie theater workers, our Ross, our TJ Maxx workers, a living wage. And at that time, 6 years ago, $15 is what the minimum we thought people could live with, could actually have a life. 6 years later, we still have this campaign going. It's the Fight for 15, but I think the name should change. The name will be a living wage, right? Because we believe that people should live a living wage and that everyone could afford to pay a living wage, so we can have. The sister says, we read an article 2 years ago, says that for you just to have a minimum in the state of Florida, just to live minimally, where you can have all your bills paid and just live a productive life, it's $25 an hour. And so we need to start living up to that. We have huge corporations like McDonald's, Burger King, and just to pay our workers, our members, something they can live with and what they know they can pay. Overnight, Amazon woke up one morning and said, yes, we're gonna pay $15 an hour. Not even at the scale, just overnight. So that tells me one thing, that organizing work, one, and two, they always could do it. They always could pay $15 an hour. So the people at people at Amazon is paying $15 an hour to all their workers, even the subcontractor workers, they get paid $15 an hour. Second, I read an article yesterday, starting next month, Target will be paying $15 an hour. So that tells me corporate America always could pay a living wage. And so we need to start holding people accountable. And that's what I do. I am an organizer. I work with the most marginalized people in the world. I work with people who work in the fast food, McDonald's, Burger King, people whose voice has been taken away, who feel like they don't matter, which they do matter. Back in March, we clarified them as essential workers. So we know how essential they always were. So yeah, that's the life I live. That's what I've chose to do. Anybody who knows anybody who works in any type of fast food industry just need a voice, please have them reach out to me. You said
the organization is SEIU?
Yeah, it's with SEIU, but it's the Fight for 15. It's a union within the union.
SEIU, it's a union within a union. So you essentially work for a union.
I do work for a union. I am a union worker.
So you are an organizer for a union. Okay, so if there are companies who feel as though the employees don't feel empowered, they can get a contract, or how does that work? I mean, do the employees ask for the union to come in, or the union makes themselves available and then the employees join you individually? How does that work?
The thing with the union, right? The union is not us. We're just the facilitator. The union are the workers, right? If you work in a company that you believe that you should unify and that have one voice and one collective voice, and then we're arbitrators. We stand by, you need us, we'll come in. We will organize it, get it together, and have the conversation. But always remember, the unions is never the people who work for the union. It's the workers, the members. They are the union. So that's why they are always the union president in their facility. They always have a spokesperson. We're just the one who help facilitate it.
Okay.
So anyone who believes that they should have a union or would discuss a union, yeah, have a conversation with a couple of your coworkers and get in touch with one of us. And we will definitely have a conversation with you.
SEIU is for the whole state, for the whole country?
The whole world. We're around the whole world, SEIU. Yeah,
Okay.
we're on what, 52 countries. We're in South America. We're in North America. We're all over. Puerto Rico. It's
Okay.
the service union.
And does your union endorse candidates?
Yes, they certainly do. That's on the political side.
Okay, and so all of the all of the wonderful people we've talked about have been endorsed. Do you know?
I know, I know the process is going on right now as we see, because it's a panel and it's a process to get the endorsement from the SIU, and it's such a wonderful process. And they do the screening, they do the interview. So yeah, it is a process.
Awesome. Well, Linda, I cannot thank you enough. Unfortunately for me, I have not known you for that long, but ever since I met you and I heard you speak, and I'm going to send you a little clip. You're going to see of you in action. I admire your activism. There is definitely a need for your energy, a need for your spirit, considering the time that we live right now, the socio-political climate that we live in right now, whereby I feel like as if I'm not safe, and you are my voice. In addition to my own voice, you are the voice for me, and I thank you so very, very, very much. I'm humbled and honored to be a member of your family as you're a member of my family, and the sky is the limit, my dear sister Linda Joseph. And maybe one day I'll try to talk to you into running for office.
But let me leave the audience with this. Let me leave the audience with this. I thank you so much, Brother Ted, and thank you for what you're doing in the information you're putting out in the community, and you giving us a voice and giving different perspective of all across the border. So thank you for that, and inviting other voices in the conversation. So that is wonderful. I leave the community with this, right? This is a good time, Ted. I've seen the organizing. I've seen them come together. I've seen it happen organically. I've seen people want change. All the time I've been fighting and yelling and screaming this and that. I can actually feel it, taste it, and I see legislation is being moved. I see things are changing and conversations being had and money is being put into programs that should have been funded years ago. So, and people say, oh, change is coming quickly. No, it's not coming quickly. It's coming overwhelmingly. We've been waiting for the change for years. It's due, and it's now the time.
Long overdue.
But it's happening. That's the message I bring to the people. Have hope, come out, organize, donate to a campaign, lend your voice, send an piece to the newspaper, do something activist. But this change is coming, but we need everybody collectively and all their voices collectively, and we can see the change that we want and that we so deserve. We deserve to be in a community and live in a state that we're all together in equal opportunity. And the thing is that you understand what we're asking. Black lives matter. We matter. My son matter. Your son matter. We matter.
Unquestionably.
We're not even asking for retribution or even, we're just asking to recognize that we matter.
Absolutely. And on that note, I'm going to thank you again and thank the audience for attending. I am going to share this and rebroadcast this as many times as possible. I do apologize to the audience for the interruption. we had a kind of a little shutdown of internet for a second there because someone in the family kind of unplugged
Leave her out.
the internet. But nevertheless, we're sending the community love, we're sending the community power, we're sending the community positive energy. And then I look forward to a much safer, a much better, a much more peaceful America as soon as possible. So thank you, my sister. Thank you so very much, Linda.
Thank you, everybody.
I love you very much.
Go in
Take
peace
care.
and humble.
Thank you. Thank you so
Happy
much.
Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth. Thank you so very much.
Bye-bye, everybody.